Hello and welcome again to my channel. In this video, I will walk you through the specific steps that you need to establish or start a new nonprofit organization in any state of the United States. Let's do it. In this video, I focus on the legal side of starting a nonprofit organization. I have been doing this for more than 20 years for now, and if you watch this video till the end, you will have a clear idea of the process. And if you need more help, you may contact me through my email listed in the description of this video. The first step in the process is that you need to fill out the articles of incorporation in the state where your nonprofit organization will have its principal office. As an example, in Michigan, the articles of incorporation that you need would be Form 502, which is specifically for nonprofit filing. It's important to know that there should be 3 unrelated individuals to include in this form, but you may start with one person and add other members later. There will be also a $20 government filing fees. After you get approved by the state, which usually comes in about a few days, you will be able to apply for a nonprofit employer identification number. This is a tax ID for the nonprofit organization, which will take approximately 10 minutes to do. Still, it does not exempt your organization from taxes yet, because to become exempt from taxes, there will be different requirements that I will be discussing in the next slide. And there are no government fees for this step. Now, after you have an approved articles of incorporation from the state and a nonprofit tax ID from the IRS, now you need to apply for an exemption from taxes for the nonprofit organization, a process that will entitle your organization to be classified as a 501c3 organization. To do this, the IRS requires you to fill out a form called 1023, which is an application for recognition of exemption under Section 501c3 of the IR Code, the Internal Revenue Code. You need to know that this is a lengthy process. The application itself consists of 28 pages, and once you start filling out the sections, it will expand to approximately 35 pages or more, in addition to supporting documents. You need to understand that this is a critical application. Therefore, you might need to consult with an expert in order to complete this application successfully. The question is, when can I open a bank account for the nonprofit organization? The answer is straightforward. After you have the approved articles of incorporation and the nonprofit tax ID, even before you get approved for the 501c3. So once you complete steps 1 and 2, you may approach any bank of your choice and open a new business account for the organization. The other question, when can I accept donations? Now, you may also accept donations once you have articles of incorporation and nonprofit tax ID ready. Again, this is before final approval of the exempt application that I discussed in step 3. But you are required to tell your donors that their donations are not exempt from taxes yet. You need to be clear with this point. This is very important. You can and should issue a receipt for every donation you receive with a clarification that the contributions are not exempt from taxes yet. The other common question, when donations are exempt from taxes. After you receive an approval letter from the IRS indicating that your organization is now approved for exemption under IR Code 501c3, you can include in your publications and receipts that you are officially exempt and all donations to your organization are exempt from income taxes. The other common question, how long does it take to become a 501c3 exempt organization? Actually, the 1023 exempt application may take as short as 3 months and probably exceeds 1 year, because it depends on how well you addressed this application. Sometimes the IRS requests more evidence or documentation about the current board of trustees or activities of the organization, or even anything else. Therefore, every time the IRS asks for more documentation, the final decision will take a longer time. But my advice is always to make the 501c3 exempt application through a specialized expert. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Goodbye.